going today? This is Chivos, and I'm back for another Football Manager video here in Gibraltar. Funny thing I've realised is, I do say, so here we are guys, a lot. It's shocking, but I'll learn to work on it and see how we go. But let's see what's happened this year, competition-wise. We did win the league. 2 draws this year. We didn't get the undefeated, but we got close. Manchester United won the Champions League. We were knocked out in the second round by Zalgiris. We won the Rock Cup, the Senior League Cup, and the Pepe Reyes Cup. The winner of the Rock Cup received 3. I'll see if I can bring it up, because this is important news for us. Rock Cup. Rock Cup. Yep. 311k for winning the Rock Cup. So we got a massive amount this year for winning the Rock Cup. We'll get rid of that, and let's have a look at some real news in the schedule. So obviously we lost to Zalgiris in the Champions League qualifying second phase. Very disappointing, you know. We lost 1-0 and then lost 2-1. So we very unfortunate there, but that's how it goes sometimes. We had 2 friendlies inside Gibraltar this year. We had College Pegasus and Red Imps, and then we got Estepona to come in, and they're a 3rd or 4th tier Spanish team, and we beat them 3-0, so that was very good. Beat Lincoln in the Pepe Reyes Cup 4-1. College Europa we then played in the first division 4-3. Mons Cup was a 3-2. Gibraltar United was a 5-1. A good run here, and then we had a 1-0. Had a draw 1-1, a 4-1 against Scorpions, and then a 6-3 against Lions. So as you'll see in all those games there, we only had 1 clean sheet, which is not good at all. I think I may have started Alhana at the start. Yeah, so I started Alhana for the first 3 games, and all conceding goals. Put in Sabari, got a clean sheet on the first game, so it was very good. But then we went into the Senior League Cup. We had a draw against Mons Kelp, which is very disappointing. We should be doing a lot better than that, but you know, we still got a result. We then beat Lincoln 3-1 and College Europa 3-0. So we got through the group very comfortably. We ended up being out on top once again. And then for some reason we had no fixture for over a month, and then we had the Senior League Cup semi-final, and that worked out to be 6-0, which is very good. Kyle Parody picking up 4 goals there. Then we had the Senior League Cup final another 3 weeks later, and we won that 3-1. So it's very weird this year because all the Senior League Cup games came in a row, and by this point of the season I only played 7 games. All the other guys have played 10 games. So back here we knew what other people had got, we knew what we had to achieve. It was very good there. Went to the Rock Cup second round against Red Imps. It was a good game, could have been better, but you know, 3-0 was a good result. Then the first league game in what, nearly 4 months, our first league game, we won 4-2. So it shows you there's a long period between the league games. We went from 27th of November up until the 6th of March. So yeah, about 4 months. So that's incredible. Then we played the Rock Cup quarter final. Angels 3-1 win. Surprised the Angels got so far. Mons Kelp beat us we beat them 5-1, sorry. 5 different goal scorers. By this time we knew we were closing in on the league, and we just had to keep the results coming, which we then followed up a 1-0 win against Lincoln Gibraltar. The only reason we won there is because they gave us a penalty and had a person sent off. So very lucky result there. 3-1 against College Europa, and by this time of the year we pretty much had the title guaranteed. We already had Europa League by this stage, and finished off comfortably with a 3-1 win. Went to the Rock Cup semi-final 5-2, absolutely smashed Lincoln. So this year Lincoln ended up getting 1 draw out of us, but apart from that we beat them in every game. Gibraltar Scorpions got us to a 2-all draw, which is very disappointing, but it's still guaranteed that we already had the league, so that was not a problem. Went to Lynx, only beat them 2-1, Aziz scoring 2 goals. Very good, but not a good performance from the whole team. Lions was the last game of the league. We ended up winning 4-2, with Mark Poole picked up 2 goals, the youngster. And then we went to the Rock Cup final, which very low attendance because we played very low popularity teams this year. 943 people rocked up to watch a 7-2 thrashing of Monskel, and Kyle Parody picked up another 4 goals. So that was an incredible feat for him. Before we go into averages performances, let's have a look at the finances and see how it's looking. Obviously, this dip here is where we upgrade the training facilities. We've been on the decline every year, but we pick up every year and then go on the decline and pick up. The Rock Cup, see this bit here, this is Rock Cup money from last season. This is Champions League money. Then on the decline due to wages and everything. And right here, there's a big dip. You're probably wondering why the finances have gone down so hard. It's because I've spoken to the board and they have decided that my request for improved training facilities was a good idea. So they spent $750,000 on upgrading that, and I can't complain. So that's very good news there. And senior affiliate clubs, we couldn't find one twice, which is very disappointing. The board no longer want us to find one. But training facilities are being upgraded once again, so that will improve the training, and it'll make our players reach their potential easier. But that's good news there. Back to the finances, we got a new main kit sponsor for the next season, $26,000. So it's not amazing, but it's still money. We can't complain about money. That means we get approximately £500 a week, which is nothing substantial, but you know it's money. So we spent all our money on spent a bit of our money on the training facilities, and the way I look at it is obviously we're spending $750,000 there. We won $311,000 for the Rock Cup, and then also we'll be even if we get kicked out of the second Champions League qualifying, we'll also pick up another $400,000. So that pretty much says majority of our finances that we get through competitions this year will all go to the training facilities. So that works out very well for us. But we'll have a look at the squad now and just see what's happened. Appearance wise, Mark Poole ended up being the most, followed by Sabari, Hadley, Harrison, Parody and Coombs. So, and unfortunately Keith Menez and Alex Holmes didn't appear this year. Goal wise, Kyle Parody picked up 24 from 23, 19 starts, 4 off the bench, 24 goals, amazing. A very good season again for Kyle Parody. He's coming to age though. If you have a look here, he's currently 32, but his natural fitness is 14, so he's always very fit. And I mean, he may not have the best stats, but he's dominating the league. If you check his history, obviously the league goals don't look that appealing, but if you look down the bottom, last couple of seasons, 24 goals, 26 goals, 15 goals, 17 goals, 22 goals, 16 goals, and 18 goals. So he has scored over 50 league goals, and I think probably about 100 goals for the club, which is very good. So following him, Ricky Duarte scored 12, Scorer picked up 6, Poole picked up 6, Anthony Hernandez picked up 5, Aziz picked up 5. So there's a lot of goal scorers this year. It drops down here where Aspen is. So as you can see, all these guys scored goals this year. Even Josh Lane picked up a couple, which is very surprising. That's very good. Assist-wise, leading the assist was Nick Hadley getting 10, followed by Harrison getting 9, Ricky Duarte getting 8, 7 for Parody, Poole and William Hammond. and then 5 by Reyes, followed by a couple other small assisters there. Even Yusuf Sabari picked himself up an assist this year. Very good for him. An average rating, the best player of the year was Kyle Parody, followed by Aaron Guerrero, Ricky Duarte, and William Hammond. So it's a very good season for us overall. Check the transfers, transfer history. Obviously, we let go of a lot of youth. Once again, we sold Jason Dawson at £350. Obviously, it's not much money, but still, it's a bit of money. I don't need it, but you know. So we got some money there. So as you see here, Stuart Hussey has 2 clauses. Gibraltar Phoenix should be due nothing after another 4, which doesn't matter. 20% of his next transfer fee will be owed to Gibraltar Phoenix. Well, that's not going to happen, let's be serious. Jason Dawson, sell-on clause, so 20% of his next transfer will be owed to Gibraltar Phoenix, but I doubt that will happen. We will receive $0 if Britannia win promotion, which doesn't matter. And we are owed another £500 per month for the next 6 months. So that's massive, but you know, I'm not going to complain. We got some money there. Let's go back to the transfers. Obviously, we brought in Stuart Williams this year. May have told you about this guy. Didn't really feature. Niall Whitbread also came in. He featured a couple times. I believe he tore his ankle ligament or something. If I can get his injuries. Broken ankle. There you go. Broken. He was out for 3 months due to a broken ankle. Alex Holmes came in as a goalkeeper, didn't play, wasn't happy, so he's leaving. He's not that good, to be honest. Shaw Aspen came in. He did an alright job. He's a bit slow, but he did an alright job. Can't complain about him. Jason Dawson obviously came in, and then we sold him off for a bit of money, but money doesn't matter. And also, Chris Cole came in as a central defender. And let's just compare him with currently our best defender. They reckon is Daniel Sanchez. He's not that good, but let's compare him to, I think it's Guerrero. He's better than Guerrero. So he could possibly take Guerrero's spot, which is very unfortunate for him, but you know, these things happen. And apart from that, there's not much I can go on about. Obviously, training's been going on. I can tell you about the awards. So Evan Linares picked up the Player of the Year, followed by Kyle Parody and Lee Adnett. So unfortunately we didn't get the win there, but Manager of the Year, me once again. I'm dominating Manager of the Year. Goal of the season, we weren't involved this year. Top division scorer, top goal scorer, Ricky Duarte got the highest goal scorer of the year, and 8 goals. That shows you how close he's come. 8 goals. The other guy got 8 goals, but because Duarte had less appearances, he got the win there. So, Young Player of the Year, Mark Poole won Young Player of the Year, and Team of the Year, Ricky Duarte, Mark Poole, Nick Hadley, and Kyle Parody. So very, very dominant best 11 for Gibraltar Phoenix. Followed by Lynx, had a couple, College Europa, Lee Adnett from Scorpions obviously deserves to be there, and Perez from Lions. He's 36, he is retiring. So next year we'll have a different keeper in there. But you know, that's all I can tell you about now. Obviously the season's done. We're looking forward to next year when we have the Champions League qualification. Because we won the league, we get the Champions League. And I believe we got the other 3 teams have gone to Europe. So Lynx, College Europa, and Lincoln will all be going to Europe this year. Make a bit of money and figure out how things are going. And I've noticed everyone's still semi-professional. No one is professional. But if you look at Lions, they are still amateur status. And you think about it, they've been in the first division now for the whole time we've been doing this career, and they're amateur still. So obviously their board's not backing them, or their finances aren't very good. but they're not looking good. And then we've got secure finances with a national reputation. I'll leave you guys here. I'll see if we get any coefficients or any rankings or anything like that. And what I'll do, I'll join you guys if we have any new information. Otherwise, I'll catch you guys next time. Here I am with the news. Let's figure out what's happened. The Gibraltar in First Division moved up 6 places to 103rd on their competition rankings list. So we're now 103. Let's have a look where that leaves us. Here it is here. So that's us. And 1.5 star rep is 99th. So we are 1, 2, 3, 4. We're 4 places off getting another half a star rep for the league. And we did manage to pick up 6 places. So the way we're going next year, we could be 1.5 star. Gibraltar Phoenix have moved up 176 places to 269th. I don't think that's very true. But I say 269? Yep, 269th. I swear this isn't accurate, but we'll see how we go. 269th. That's still a long way down, isn't it? Here. So we overtaken Dundee. I'm not sure if we had last time. There's the Olympiacos B, so we're still behind them. I'm using that as my my little chart, so I know what's going on. We're behind Olympiacos B. They're on a 4.4. They're currently on this is very confusing. 5.6 and 4.3. We're on 5.4 and 4.2. So I don't think this one is this the one it goes by. No, it should go by this one. Yeah, so it goes by coefficients in the last year. There we are, 269th. It's not very good. We need to be doing better. We're slowly pushing. There's Zalgiris, the people we played in the qualifying stage last time. So we're getting somewhere. We're not doing well, but we're getting somewhere. Homegrown players for Champions League. Apparently there's 7 that are now homegrown, which is excellent. I can't believe that. And Gibraltar slip in coefficients, which is not good. We've dropped 2 places to 48th. The 48th is here. So we're behind Wales and Lithuania. It's because that team from Lithuania beat us. Oh, this is not good. So that means we enter in the first qualifying phase. You've got to be joking. Ah, this is crap. Because we lost to that Lithuanian team, Zalgiris, we've now gone from entering the second qualifying phase to entering the first qualifying phase, which is going to make... Oh, this is dumb. Alright, so we've dropped in coefficients, which is not good, because now we still have 3 people going into the Europa League, but Champions League's harder, which has been our spot. So that ruins things there. So that's very frustrating. I don't know what's going to happen now. So when I find out the news, I'll join you and tell you what is happening. So here we are, guys. I've said it once again, typical. But this is the draw here. Zalgiris or Cosmos. Again, Zalgiris, the team from Lithuania, who ruined our coefficients. Or Cosmos. Cosmos. San Marino. They haven't played yet, so we're very lucky there, but I think the San Marino team, Cosmos, are going to get absolutely slaughtered. We need to prepare for the Zalgiris game, because obviously last year they killed us. They've still pretty much got the same squad, a bit more youth in the middle and at the back, but I think the way this works now is this year we put in the second qualifying phase, which is very good. But in the next year is when the coefficients will take place. So next year, I think we will be in the first qualifying phase, and they will be in the second qualifying phase. So obviously the first qualifying phase, TNS have come through. The other teams aren't really that notable. Zalgiris are probably the hardest team, and unfortunately once again we get them, but lucky we've missed teams like Dynamo, Copenhagen, Barte, HJK, Red Bull Salzburg once again, Celtic we've missed out on, Apoel, Legia, so we've missed out on Maribor, we've missed out on some of the harder teams, but unfortunately we get Zalgiris. So I'll leave you guys here. That has been the draw, and if Zalgiris go through, which I'm assuming, I'll meet you at that game. But anyway, thanks for watching, and I'll see you guys on another Football Manager video.